Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of Horizon Zero Dawn. Last time out, we made it here to... what was this? This was the control centre for Project Zero Dawn. So this is where the alphas were riding out the apocalypse basically. And we managed to get the master override. And the next job is to kind of take on Helis. So we've got some audio logs to listen to in here. So that's going to be our first job of the day.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name?
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine?
Define timeline.
Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sundom's reign.
Define Karja.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me.
Titan Flame merely houses intellect. Define Karja.
Now that's more like it.
Okay, so that was his first interaction with Hades, and that's when he first met Hades and started to interact with him. See what more we can get out of these other ones.
They're coming.
Preparations are complete.
Ah, Lucent Bahabas. Behold, as I promised you. What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay your ground, Karja in shadow.
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Ahriman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Ahriman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
So that was them tricking the Shadow Karja into believing it's their deity. So does that mean Silence told Hades about the scripture? How else would it have found out? Silence really did play his part well, didn't he? See what this last one says.
Task is complete.
Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing.
Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer.
How inconvenient for me.
Come before me. You shall receive your reward.
Very well.
Helis. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
And that was the intercepted message that Silence heard of Hades betraying him. So, didn't end well for Silence, which, quite frankly, with the way that we put the world in, it serves him right, really. So let's craft this lance and get on with the next step. Right then. It's a little bit,
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
it was a little bit anticlimactic creating the spear there. I was expecting a little bit more drama around that, but you know. Question is, can I fast travel from where I am? I can. Right, that's good. So, how close into Meridian can we get? Oh, we can get right up in there. That's good. That's going to save a lot of walking. But we've got to speak to Avad, I assume, now that we're here. So let's head up to... I'm assuming he's at the throne room. Let's follow these markers.
Don't look to me for help. My duty is...
I'm pretty sure he'll be at the throne room, but you can never be too sure with these things.
An Oseram tries to kill the Sun King, and a Nora saves his life.
Which way now? This way. Yeah, this is heading up toward the palace now, so... Where is he? He's around here somewhere. I love how the guards don't care that I'm just running through the palace. Straight up to the king. Imagine if I was an assassin.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
So, they're prepared to try and defend the Spire. So we've got some reinforcements for the defence, which is going to be necessary. Wonder how many soldiers we're going to get to defend this. Find out soon, I suppose.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival.
Okay. Let's talk to Blameless Murad. See what he's got to say for himself.
Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
Let's find out about the ridge. How many people have they got up there? Are they ready yet?
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
We might do that later. Let's find out more about the spire. How are we going to defend that?
And the spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will.
So the Nora made it all the way here as well. That's good. Let's find out what we're doing next.
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
So what have we got to do? Visit the defense sites and review preparations. Well, I don't see why not. We might as well get them done. Never know. Might be able to bolster the defences. Make life a bit easier for us, so... Which way are we headed?
The army can't get in here, right? They'd never make it across the Great Bridge.
What are these waypoints doing? They're jumping around all over the place.
The battle is about to start. Don't watch. Hide.
Where's this one going? This one's going round and round in circles. What's it playing at? Okay, that's resting before the battle. We don't want to do that right now. We want to do these two. These are the two optional ones. So, let's go find out where these are. I don't think we can have our mount in here, so we do have to run our way over there. Oh, don't tell me I've got to get through this. It's led me to a gate I can't get through. Is this going to open for me? Oh, can I use this lever? Ah. It's an elevator. Is it coming back? Come on, I haven't got all day. Has it just got all the way to... It's just got all the way to the bottom. Don't you hate that? You get to the elevator just as it reaches the complete opposite of where you need it to be. This is a big old elevator. I didn't expect it to be this big. Let's head on down. It's a very creaky elevator. This is slightly concerning. Maybe it's just loud. Okay. We are down. So, if there's one place over here we've got to go.
My family might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do nothing?
We've lost a dozen patrols beyond the valley. Our orders are clear. No more. The freeholds were warned.
You're talking about orders. I'm talking about lives.
That's what you
Okay, that guy. This is who we're talking to. Oh, it's Teb.
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
There are no shadows
I
under
certainly
the
hope we can.
Words to live by.
We've got other people to talk to here.
So loud.
I've got like a yellow marker at the top, which makes me think there's other people to talk to. Talk to Petra.
Huh. So you must be Aloy then. I thought there'd be more of you.
More of me.
Thicker, I suppose. More of a gear wheel, less of a ringlet. Don't get me wrong, you're very well struck.
Do all Oseram flirt at the most inopportune times?
Inopportune? Battle hasn't even started yet. Petra Forge Woman. I hail from the Free Heap. I'll be heading back in the next dust storm. Murad asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well, but I've cleared their throats so they can really roar.
Well, that's very kind of you. Need me to test one out? Oh, it sounds like a lot of fun.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then.
Yay. Boom. Oh.
It hits nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow. Range is good. Try the next.
Okay, so you've got to hold it to charge it up. And then it unleashes a big volley of bullets.
See? That'll knock a machine on its ass, ancient or no. With these, I think we could hold off an army.
You know what? I reckon we could.
Thank you, Petra. I'll let you finish up.
Honest metal work is hardly work at all. Look after yourself, Flamehair.
Okay. I think that's us done at this site. Let's head over to the other site and we'll see how preparations are going on over there. I might want to call Mum out to get over there. It's not that far away, I suppose. Oh, these are repairing my journals that I picked up. I wonder what those pop-ups were that kept coming up. Hadn't really been paying attention to them. I didn't really need that. I was hoping it was a medicinal herb. It's alright. More resources is always good. Right, which way? We're getting up here. Oh, is this going to take us up to the spire? Is it going to be quicker if I go up this way? Oh, I can't. Oh no, you can. Come on, Aloy. I mean, what's that? Aloy, there's a handhold right there. No? That made no sense. I had to go all the way to the right to jump to the left. That didn't make any sense at all. Oh well, I don't suppose it was quicker in the end, but at least we learnt another path up, I suppose. Can't complain at that. So who's going to be up here? This is the Vanguard and the Nora are going to be up here, aren't they? Oh, we've got a lot of people to talk to up here. Let's go see what they're up to. So who's this? This is the Vanguard.
It rises
No,
taller
this
than
is
the
not.
highest tree.
These cards are in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
But there are so many. And now we are so few.
They are not our foe. Not this time.
Quiet now. She comes.
The Anointed.
She's been stood behind you during this conversation.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Well, okay then. She's gonna fight as hard as she can. Wouldn't expect anything less of the War Chief. Speak to Val now. The War Chief's son. I'm sure he's gonna do the same.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called Anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
Well, let's hope all of these people survive the fight. I don't want to lose all of our Nora friends. They've all come here because of us.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Karja. Karja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Karja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys dressed like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
And let's not get cocky, boys.
Well said. Because they're going to have a lot of machines with them. And the machines, they don't wear feathers.
Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Aaron. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
I'm sure we'll win. We've got everybody on our side. How can we lose? So we gotta go and rest now. It is all the way back in Meridian. And I don't fancy walking all the way back over there, so we're just gonna quickly fast travel back over here. So let's head over to Olin's apartment for a bit of a rest. will need to be all fresh and ready for this upcoming fight. Certainly not going to be easy.
Bowen's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
Well, we've done everything we're going to do before the battle, so let's rest and get ourselves ready. No, we're definitely resting. Let's go.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not with smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says! Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire! Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
Helis!
No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
Yeah, we'll deal with him this time.
Should have fought me in the sun ring then.
Why not?
If the Deathbringers keep firing, this bridge will go.
Heh.
Keep him away. Bridge can't take much more of this.
There's a really big hole there. I didn't notice the really big hole.
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in a sun ring then.
I mean, I was right that he didn't cut me down. You get out of the way, I'm trying to shoot the other guy.
Bridge can't take much more of this.
Neither can Helis.
not meant to be.
None of this was meant to be. That's true. This was all supposed to go down differently.
None of this was meant to be, Helis. You made it happen. Followed your orders, butchered so many, and for what? To die on your knees, used like a pawn by a power you don't even understand.
You pity me?
Turn your face to the sun.
Well then, that was pretty brutal. Well, I guess I'm not going that way. It's a magic gun. How's the gun floating in midair? These ancients had more power than I realised. Where am I going? Am I not going down here? Oh, get out the door, okay. Out the door it is. It's a heck of a powerful launch he's got there. So we're going to leave that episode there. We've beaten Helis now, so we've just got to take on Hades and try and save the planet. So we'll start that at the beginning of next episode. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like below, let me know what you thought in the comments, and join us next time for the next one.